Thank you for coming on this platform this beautiful morning. How would you describe Nigeria at the moment, considering the fight that is dragging between Dangote and, of course, NNPC and the presidency? What is actually going on?
What happened about Nigeria is that the armed robbers that rule Nigeria, the political leaders say they are all armed robbers. From Obasanjo, chief armed robbers, to another most chief armed robbers, that they all ruling Nigeria. So when you talk about NNPC and Dangote, you call them Nollywood. Nollywood is better than them. They're active, they know what to do. They've reached the agreement. They're just coming to act to us. They know what to do. Playing with Nigerians. I guess I mean now. Why? Because a politician told me, a senator told me that Nigerians, Abuja is a company where they go to make their money. That even though we go to our shops, we go to our companies, we make our money in our shops, in our company. You understand me now? Nobody stop us. So therefore, nobody will stop them in the company where they're making money in Abuja. So that's what a senator says so. He's still in power now. I understand me now. So all these people you see, they are armed robbers. But Babangida said something, IBB, when he was the head of state in Nigeria. He said if you want to rule Nigeria, deprive Nigeria their social welfare. After depriving them, when they started crying, you just tip them small. And that's what they're doing. So NNPC and Dangote, they know Nigeria, they're Nigeria. Dangote Nigeria, NNPC Nigeria, and they say dragging. They know what to do. Look at people suffering up and down. Understand me now? So I'm not thinking about them, but all I'm looking at is my Biafras. I'm not looking at the armed robbers.
Yes, what is the state of the Biafran cause? The North is saying they want restructuring. Nnamdi Kanu has predicted as one of the conditions of...
If they talk about restructure, they could have restructure when Nnamdi Kanu came in 2016. They could have restructure when they first released him. They could have go for that. But now, no more restructuring. Everybody should go on his own way. We should be on our own. They should be on their own. Our way and their way is not the same. Even though you restructure Nigeria today, after the whole thing, another wicked armed robber will come to power and change everything. Remember, Tafawa Balewa was the first Prime Minister of Nigeria here. After Tafawa Balewa, Agu Ironsi, they brought Nigeria together. After Agu Ironsi, Yakubu Gowon. Since that time, did they even change Nigeria till today? Nigeria is facing that mess of war of poverty, war of suffering, war of pains, war of trouble, war of anarchy. Any time they want to the election, they have to kill. I understand me now. So the only thing they have to do is let them go. Let's divide it into three. Everybody should go. We don't need restructuring anymore. We are more than restructuring now. Our language, we don't understand ourselves anymore again. I understand me now. I said, this wicked politician, they pour on us tribalism, on Nigerians. So in that case now, Nigeria hates themselves. So everybody should go. We don't want restructuring anymore again. That's why we are clamoring for our Biafra. Nobody will stop us. From this year, December 2, and nobody will stop us.
Set aside December 2nd. Someone is what is actually going to happen on December 2nd?
It's under United Nations law, Section 4000 United Nations law, by taking. Nigeria should understand by taking. Ojuku is by taking under MOU war, 4 years war. This one is by taking 7 years war. The way Finland free from Russia, we're going to face it like that. So that he will not have rights. All their armies will not have the right to attack Nigeria. Nigeria should be ready for that war. We're ready for the war. We want to be free. We are not part of them. Suffering is too much. Pain is too much. Trouble is too much. Look at them. Look at Nigerians. If you go to other country, Singapore for example, as you get to that place, everything will get to encourage you in that country. The moment you enter here, everything will discourage you. When you say welcome to the Republic of Nigeria, you hate Nigeria. Everything will get to discourage you. Even thoughts, you will make have imagination and thought that you will not come up in life. That's how it is. When you go to other country, even though you're not working, thought if you have imagination that everything will be well with you. But here is evil, satanic. Those who rule us are armed robbers. Satanic armed robbers. They're not ruling us. From chief armed robber to wicked armed robber to notorious armed robber. They're the one ruling. So in that case now, Nigeria is a colony on the hand of Nigerians.
Nigeria is a colony
on the hands of Nigerians. So what for free? That's all.
So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, and up to now, we don't know whether Tinubu is afraid of releasing him. Nigeria will go, his tenure will end, or what is actually Nigeria is afraid of Kanu. Because the court has said go, and up to now, political negotiation, no. But federal government is saying there might be a political solution to the issues of Nnamdi Kanu. What Nnamdi Kanu has been saying over the years seems to be, staring Nigerians on the face. How will you react?
Nnamdi Kanu is not agitator of Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu is a United Nations agitator for Federal Republic of Biafra.
And most of you journalists should take time to
Even Nigeria don't know him. He worked under UN. He's a United Nations agitator for Republic of Biafra by legal, by law. Owazulike is a national agitator according to the MOU understanding, Memorandum of Unity under United Nations, 16th of July 1967, that went to move to war. Nigeria signed the package. The God Secretary of the God was signed the package. Chairman of continent signed the package. They thought that we don't know, we don't see. We see. They show the history so that we don't understand. We see the history. But only one Nnamdi can come as an international agitator. Being as a United Nations lawyer, he understands the law. And they went to go and abduct him from Kenya. I was there, they abduct him from Kenya. There's no judgment here.
It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less.
And to release him, they have to pay the damages. And what is the damages? They have to pay to measure any amount
it can never happen. That is why we do what we do. That is why I do what I do. I am campaigning for the freedom of my people because of the persecution that we face. It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's all.
And in 9 charges leveled against me, the place where I committed this crime was London, United Kingdom. When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself. I told them that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to try me. Because since this offense was committed in England, so they said, it's only a UK court that can give a Nigerian court the authority to proceed, isn't it? Based on that, they now amended the charge again and removed London.
Location of
the broadcast. Contrary to section 196, in violation of their own laws. In violation of their own laws. And you want me to stand trial under such circumstances? Is that possible? Nnamdi Kanu to stand trial where these managers are going on? It's not possible.
Where did this region started?
The persecution against the Igbos.
No, let them give them a fresh one, not the ones. No, we have many of that.
And I have respect and love for her. It is not possible. This persecution of the Igbo people, this orchestrated, almost global persecution of the people stops with me. It cannot happen. It can never happen. That is why we do what we do. That is why I do what I do. I am campaigning for the freedom of my people because of the persecution that we are facing. Yes. It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. Yes. And in 9 charges leveled against me, this place where I committed this crime was London, United Kingdom. When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself. I told them that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to try me because since this offense was committed in England, so they said it's only a UK court that can give a Nigerian court the authority to proceed, isn't it? Based on that, they now amended the charge again and removed London.
Location of the
broadcast. Contrary to section 196. In violation of their own laws. In violation of their own laws. And you want me to stand trial under such circumstances? Is that possible? Nnamdi Kanu to stand trial where these managers are going on? It's not possible.
The persecution against the Igbos.
No, let them give them a fresh one, not the ones. We have many of that.
The last one of it was the one
and I have respect and love for her. She knows it. It is not possible. This persecution of the the Igbo
Tinubu is the president of
people,
Nigeria.
this orchestrated, almost global persecution of the people stops with me. It cannot happen. It can never happen. That is why we do what we do. That is why I do what I do. I am campaigning for the freedom of my people because of the persecution that we are facing. Yes. It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. And in 9 charges leveled against me, this place where I committed this crime was London, United Kingdom. When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself. They remove it. I told them that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to try me. Because since this offense was committed in England, so they said, it's only a UK court that can give a Nigerian court the authority to proceed, isn't it?
Based on that, they remove London.
Based on that, they now amended the charge again. I removed London.
Location of the
broadcast. Contrary to section 196.
So in that case now, I'm very happy for that. It's a grace of God.
In violation of their own laws. In violation of their own laws. And you want me to stand trial under such circumstances? Is that possible? I'm the kind to stand trial where these managers are going on? It's not possible.
2 nations, animal countries.
Yes,
The persecution against the Igbos. The persecution.
No, let them give them a fresh one, not the ones.
we have many of that.
This is the last one of it.
Possibly join this is and things that needed to be considered correctly now.
And I have respect and love for her. She knows
That we want to see.
it is not possible. This persecution of the Igbo people, this orchestrated, almost global persecution of the people stops with me. It cannot happen. It can never happen. That is why we do what we do. That is why I do what I do. I am campaigning for the freedom of my people because of the persecution that we are facing. Yes. It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. And in 9 charges leveled against me, this place where I committed this crime was London, United Kingdom. When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself.
They remove it.
I told them that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to try me.
They remove that London.
Because since this offense was committed in England, so they said, it's only a UK court that can give a Nigerian court the authority to proceed, isn't it?
Based on that, they remove London.
Based on that, they now amended the charge again. I removed London.
Location of the broadcast.
Contrary to section 196,
174 of the terrorism 2020.
in violation of their own laws. In violation of their own laws. And you want me to stand trial under such circumstances? Is that possible? I'm the kind to stand trial where these managers are going on? It's not possible.
Any daughters, any wife.
Yes,
The persecution against the Igbos.
No, let them give them a fresh one, not the ones.
we have many of that.
This is the last one of it.
Benin Kingdom, also Benin Palace.
And I have respect and love for her. She knows it. It is not possible. This persecution of the Igbo people, this orchestrated, almost global persecution of the people stops with me. It cannot happen. It can never happen. That is why we do what we do. That is why I do what I do. I am campaigning for the freedom of my people because of the persecution that we are facing. Yes. It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's when they offended us. They offended their brother. We will not leave them. We need to fight for them. We need to fight those, whatever they call those armed robbers. That's 2 people that call them, whatever they call them, and bring them down. The Biafra need to bring them down. Even though Plateau, we will not leave Plateau like that. We will not leave Taraba. They are part of us. Even Nasarawa, we will not leave them. But we need to fight for them and win for them. That's all.
Are you surprised the global attention Biafra is getting now?
I'm surviving.
Yes.
Are you surprised?
Yeah. I am not surprised by global attention.
What is the? Is it that because Igbos are everywhere that the thing is getting global attention? We have seen some congressmen from the US, government presently now identifying with Simon Ekpa, over December 2nd. I can mention 3 of them, and he has also employed the services of international lobbies to get some other countries to buy into the concept.
The question of it is that the law there is by taking. Section 4,000 for United Nations law. Nigeria don't understand. Nigeria here, they read only Nigeria law. Forget that Africa is 57 countries. Nigeria law is not the Ghana law. Ghana law is not the Tanzania law. Tanzania is not the South Africa law. Every nation have their law. When you go to school, study law, you only know it law here. But there's a law United that cover the whole world. Yes, I mean now. This law that cover the whole world, that is where we stand to be free from these armed robbers. Yes, I mean now. Now, the question of it is that the nations, that's a nations, the backwards, and they want to interview even Simon Ekpa, asking different questions, asking them different questions. For example, Putin of Russia. Putin of Russia said that when Ojukwu were fighting, that Ojukwu don't have international radio to talk to him, to talk to them in the international world here. What is going on in Nigeria? That Nigeria and Britain use a lie, build empire of lie in Europe. That's why they were against Ojukwu here. It was Nnamdi Kanu that came to tell them the real truth of what is going on. And some people, you see them talking at Ojukwu, but once they're analyzing it, Ojukwu never wrong in anything. I just mean now. So what I want to bring out is that look at some of our political Ohanese there would have to have in Igbo land there. I just mean now. If you watch some of them now, you see them, they will say that Nnamdi is not getting it right. I like the way the Prime Minister of Finland asked the former Ohanese President General question. He said, "Are you not from that zone? Since when Nnamdi has been locked, what did you do? Why don't you get it right?" I just mean now. The gate is open. The door is open. Anybody who believes can get it, you come out and get it right. If you can't get it right, allow those who get it, let them get it right. Stop talking rubbish. All these armed robbers that don't understand. There's a culture of Igbo land, tradition that affected a lot of we Igbos. What's I mean now? That culture and tradition is that any woman that gave birth outside, either Yoruba pregnated you, Hausa pregnated you. If they want to marry the woman, Igbo man will marry the woman and marry the child. That's how some of those political leaders and the chairman, that's how they come to Igbo land. They're not really Igbo. Go and do the main DNA, indigenous DNA. They're not from that place. That's why they were against they're against us. They all just don't know where it come from. Okay, Sebas know where it come from. All those Arab know where they come from. They're not from Igbo land. They're bastards. But very soon, that culture and law will change. That's all.
The Biafra government in exile. I can tell you categorically clear that he has been appointing foreign ministers, head of service, trying to make sure he consolidates on that name, Biafra government in exile. That Biafra government in exile, can you give Biafrans the in-depth picture of what is like?
Before you fight a particular power, you must arise to that particular power. Nigeria have a president. In other hand, we call them prime minister. Before you can fight this president, you must have a president or prime minister to stand to be talking. And before you can have this president,
de facto,
then you have to go through the law of United Nations that will make them to come like that. But you need certificates. In this certificate, the MOU understanding, MOU war of Ojukwu said that they signed with the package of United Nations 16th of July 1967, said that if there's no peace for 30 years, after Ojukwu they defeated you, and if there's no peace for 30 years, come back with international agitator or international agitator. Now Nigeria are turning with the international agitator. They thought they brought the national agitator down, Wasurike. They thought they can bring the international agitator down. It's absolutely impossible. They can't do that. These guys are bigger than them. These guys are bigger than them. In other hand, Igbos are bigger than them. Biafra are bigger than Nigeria. They understand. That's one adage of Igbos that said that if one person cook for multitude of people, they will eat the food finish. But if not to cook for you, they will not finish with it. Remember the whole world, 247 nations of the whole world. The whole world, 247 nations. Out of 247 countries of the whole world, remember Igbos are living everywhere. Everywhere Igbos are living. The chairman of Ohanese, the chairman in that place, knows the president of that nation. So Nigeria is ready for the war. We are coming.
Okay. On the last note, how would you describe the Igbo in Lagos currently now and in Nigeria? Considering the fact recently we saw the Igbo must go agenda. We're not talking about the one that was a reaction from Canada. What does that mean for the Yoruba nation?
And in 9 charges leveled against me. This place where I committed this crime was London, United Kingdom. When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself.
They removed it.
I told them that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to try me.
They removed that London.
Because since this offense was committed in England, so they said, it's only a UK court that can give a Nigerian court the authority to proceed, isn't it?
Based on that, they removed London.
Based on that, they now amended the charge again and removed London.
Location of the
broadcast. Contrary to section 196, in violation of their own laws. In violation of their own laws. And you want me to stand trial under such circumstances? Is that possible? Nnamdi Kanu to stand trial where these shenanigans are going on? It's not possible.
Between Oduduwa and Henry.
Yes,
The persecution against the Igbos. The persecution. No, let them give them a fresh one, not the ones.
We have many of them. This is the last one of it.
And I have respect and love for her. She knows it. It is not possible. This persecution of the Igbo people, this orchestrated, almost global persecution of the people stops with me. It cannot happen. It can never happen. That is why we do what we do. That is why I do what I do. I am campaigning for the freedom of my people because of the persecution that we are facing. Yes. It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yes. So they understand. They don't understand. It's not simple to me. That's why I pray that God will strengthen Lesotho for what he's doing. But that's the only governor we have. The rest governors are armed robbers. They are thieves. They are bastards. They're not from Igbo land. But the only Igbo man we have is Lesotho. That's what I mean now. And I pray God will continue strengthening him, protecting him, and guiding him. And people will never come to him in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ.
And a Yoruba top politician warned the Yorubas, not to push Igbos because Igbos are already in anger mood. That's what he said. He said they are only angry. But they don't show it. That's what the man is saying. They're angry. They don't show it. But they still buy your properties up and down, everything. Well, in the midst of marginalization, they still hold their stand. How do you react to that? How do an enlightened Yoruba man look at Igbo as somebody they can deal with? But other,
I say Yoruba in the streets don't understand. That's what Yorubas that understand. Yoruba divided into 3. We have those who understand their model. They are educated. Not just Nigeria educated illiterates. We have educated illiterates. We have graduate illiterates. We have professor illiterate here. Those who are more educated, they may not even go to school. They understand very well. They understand who Igbo is. You thought the way they killed them in the war in 1967, are they happy about it? You thought the way they are killing them in the Kodo market, telling them to call what they call it, color. Whenever they say color, you kill them. You thought the way you're killing them, they will go, not how. You know they're happy about it.
Demolish their properties.
You thought the way you collect properties here, and they're happy about it. You need to beg them. You're not going to say one word that I so much love that man, and God will continue strengthening him. Nobody will take him in the name of Jesus Christ. Now I'm going to say that Igbos, the men speaking Igbo language, offended your brother. We offended our brother called Edo today. Anyway, Edo man say I don't like Igbo, we need to beg them. We offended some people from riverine areas, like a Cross River and Akwa Ibom. What is Zik did? I just now. Now, anyway they're talking, we'll just beg them, say, the children know what they say, don't be offended, please forgive us. It's our founding father that caused all this problem. Nyanko. Why? The Yoruba young boys, for them to even say that Igbo, don't be offended, always hard for them. I just now. But we are still looking at the issue. That's why we don't want to fight them. They offended us so seriously from Awolowo to these days. But we still find out the good ones among them. But they are divided into three, as I said. We have the model ones. These ones is the one. They are the one in the front. There's one you can listen to. Whenever Yoruba is coming with their illiterate mentality, we need to bring them. They will bring those ones down. What about that from Yorubas? Only what they do is to steer up Yorubas against Igbos. Forget that if fight boss today, if that fight boss today, God forbid that we should invoke ESN down to Lagos State. God forbid that we should invoke Biafran Liberation back to Yoruba land. Can you face them? If these ones are facing Nigerian government, can you face them? Which is the level you have to face them? Those who are facing nation. If Ojukwu will fight about 9 countries, who are you to say you are fighting this kind of entity with anger, angry lion? We are looking at them because they are our good friends. They are good friends. First from Oduduwa, because they don't understand the history of Oduduwa and Henry. We know the history. It's open to us. They don't understand. They never even come. They only formulate history. Second again, the governor under Agoirosi, Fajoye. We look at that one. So that is why the way the man said that until you can't kill Agoirosi in my house, and the man open fire against they kill the man. Only that sacrifice alone. That's why when Yoruba is talking, we have to go back again. Those who understand issue will go back. Call those angry police, calm down. We will not fight them.
The word for Nnamdi Kanu finally.
The question is that if Nigeria understands, but what people feel like they will not like it. They will not like it for Nigeria. And to start the war, Biafra will continue fighting them. After the nation has been declared by United Nations, continue fighting them until 7 years complete. Yes, that's the law. I want to fight the law that guide us on that area to follow. That law is the bad law. Now, in that case now, the only thing I have to do is to bring them out. Easy. I hand over flag to him. I'm praying. Let me go. And let Biafra